The escalation of gang wars in Cape Town's Mannenberg has prompted the closure of the local clinic, with the city repurposing its staff. Law enforcement agencies have been deployed there with the hopes of quelling the ongoing violence among rival gangs. Nasiphi is there, and she joins us now to give us a sense of what we're seeing and hearing at this hour. Good morning, Nasiphi.
Well, having been here for a couple of minutes in Mannenberg, when we read the reports about the escalating gang wars leading to the closure of the clinic, one might say it's partly not true, seeing how calm this community is, and it seems like it's business as usual. However, the people that are living here 24/7 paint a different picture as to what we have seen thus far. But I'm going to start with Yusuf, who is a community activist in the community. Yusuf, talk to us about the closure of this clinic, how it has impacted the residents of Mannenberg and the recent shootings that we have heard of.
Yeah, look, we've all been affected by the shootings in Mannenberg, and like my colleague earlier said, Vanessa, that it's a sad part that this has become the norm. This has become normal for us. You understand? But we've come to the extent where it's out of control. And I even wish to say that it's out of control of the law enforcement agencies. As much as SAPS is trying to curb this, we need intervention from further up. And those are the people that's failing us. Local government, right up until national government. You're all failing us. And all they're doing is they come here, they tick the boxes. Yeah, we've been here, we've spoken to the community and that, which is a lot of nonsense. The MEC for safety here in the Western Cape, he was here the other day. He was here for 10-15 minutes. But he issued a statement that said he met with SAPS, he met with the CPF. And at the end of the day, we as community activists, we keep the CPF accountable. You've met with the MEC. What have you done? How long was the meeting? And only to find out that it was a lot of nonsense that he was talking. So we should tell them, stop coming. Don't come to Mannenberg then. Our people are dying while you guys are playing political football here. On the issue of the shooting, the clinic has been closed here. They need to go to another clinic. We need to go to another clinic that's about 1 kilometer away. And in order to get to that other clinic, you need to go through an area which is also very volatile. So, saying that we need to go to another clinic is not solving the problem. Get more law enforcement agencies in here. Get more SAPS in here. Our police station, it's way understaffed for the amount of people that they need to police within this area. We see that. And the unfortunate part is the people on the street, they blame SAPS for that. I just wish to mention something quickly. A week ago, the Saturday, 8 people were shot. The gunman was using R5 rifles. Now R5 rifles you don't get in each and every household here. It's a police issue. It's national entities that use these firearms. Who's being kept accountable for that? You know what? I think Christian Viljoen, the colonel from Bloemfontein, he sold all of these weapons. He sold it to our communities. He sold it in Lavendale. He sold it to Bonteville. He sold it to all of that. People are still dying at the hands of those firearms. And you know what? He's been released. He's been sentenced to 18 years. He's been released after 3 years. That needs to stop. I wish to say to the president, I wish to say to everybody that is sitting in decision-making positions, I wish to say you are failing us. The blood of the people in Mannenberg that's dying, it's on your hands. It needs to stop.
We'll have to leave it there, but I am also joined by Vanessa Adriansa, the CPF in Mannenberg, the deputy there. Vanessa, we hear from Yusuf how he's been impacted, or the community rather, has been impacted by the escalating violence or gang violence we're seeing in this community. But it's obviously nothing new. Speak to us about the fact that just last week churches had to close their doors.
Yeah, it's only the 11th of the month, and we had 9 murders so far, and over 20 attempted murders. Mannenberg is not normal. This is not a normal day. Why you see people are moving point A to point B, it's because of that. Because people feel because of the law enforcement being here, they are safe now. But what happens when those people leave? Then someone cannot go to the shop. Yusuf have just mentioned now that the clinic was closed. So the same shooters, the same gangsters that is killing our people and that is shooting so senseless, that is the cause of the clinics being closed, is forgetting that their families also needs to make use of the clinics here. The schools has been closed. There was most of the schools, the kids couldn't go to the end of year party. The only thing that matters to them was taken away of them this end of the year, and someone feel it's okay. So yes, we know that all levels of government is failing the community. And Mannenberg SAPS doesn't have enough manpower in order to conquer this war. So today, it is sad because it is abnormal, but it's also a day of hope because the community is taking a stance to claim Mannenberg back today. And we as the CPF, in partnership with all the community leaders, is saying we will not sit back and see more killings and shootings happening in Mannenberg.
Vanessa, you and Yusuf speak about the failures of government in not addressing the issues that are plaguing Mannenberg, one of them being gang violence. What is needed for this community as somebody that lives here?
Yeah, you see what is leading to these gang wars. It starts by social illnesses, poverty, the high level of unemployment, where our kids are coming to us and telling us the only way to survive is by standing on the corners and selling illegal substance abuse, because why there is no work for them in the communities, because outside people is coming in and they are claiming space and they are claiming what belongs to us. So yes, all levels of government at this point is failing the community of Mannenberg for sure.
Thank you so much, Vanessa, there from Mannenberg CPF. Earlier on, we spoke to Yusuf, an activist in the community, and basically what one can walk away with from both these interviews is that the community feels like all spheres of government has failed them. And one of the issues that Vanessa has highlighted is the fact that inequality, social ills, is one of the things that need to be tackled, including youth unemployment.
Nasiphi, thank you very much for that very disturbing report. One woman going as far as saying that all levels of government are failing the community of Mannenberg. 8 people killed in just 11 days in Mannenberg. Children not being able to move about. People only moving about because there's police visibility. Those 2 community leaders describing what sounds like a war zone there in Mannenberg. For now, we say thank you to Nasiphi. We'll touch base with you a little bit later on.